Hi there, welcome back to my channel. I am Melissa Ashley. I have a secret. I have a little addiction to buying handbags and purses. So today, what I thought I would do is share with you all the designer handbags and purses that I have. But before we get started, if you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button down below and please press the like button. Let's get into the video. I was talking about this with Scott, who's my boyfriend if you're new to this channel, the other day, and when I was a little girl, I didn't dream of being a princess and I didn't dream of fancy weddings or children or those kinds of things. I dreamt, and I still do, of owning a classic Chanel bag. All I know is for the whole of my life I have coveted Chanel. I can't afford Chanel. However, over the years I have built up a collection of Ted Baker, Michael Kors and Coach bags. I want to say at the outset, this is not me bragging or saying look what I've got. Pretty much all the bags and things I've bought at outlets at reduced prices, and I've saved hard for these things, or I have been gifted them from relatives or been given money for my birthday and spend things on that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through kind of each designer at a time. I realise that Ted Baker is definitely a bit more like high street designer crossover, a lot more accessible, but it doesn't make the bags and items really cheap. However, the ones that I do have, I did get at the outlet shops when I was on holiday in Florida. So let me show you those. The first one I have is this lilac tote bag. It is quite hard and sturdy. It's no real give in this shape, so it will maintain its shape. It just has the lilac handles here, the gold hardware just here that says Ted Baker on, and then it does have a zip. When you open the zip compartment, it comes with a little mini pouchette. We'll cover that in just a second. So you open the bag, and inside you can see the Ted Baker floral design. And as you can see, it is such a heavy, hard-wearing, sturdy bag that it's not going to lose its shape. I really thought this was a pretty bag, and even now in the summer I do bring this out to use. The little pouch, however, I don't think I've really used particularly much. It has the floral design. It does have the wristlet, so you could use this as a little clutch bag. Again, it's quite hard. It has the Ted Baker zip on it, and when you open it up, it's just plain lilac. That's the Ted Baker real leather treat with care tab that came with the bag. You can detach this from the clutch, so you don't have to keep it on there, and that just pops back into there. I bought this at the Outlets International Drive in Orlando, and I paid, I would say, around $90 for it, so probably about, with the exchange rate at the time, about £65. If you're going to get the bag, you might as well buy the purse to match. Now this doesn't completely match. This is like a blush pink and this is a lilac, so just for comparison. However, they do go quite nicely together. This is a Ted Baker purse, as you can see. It says Ted Baker here. It has like the crystal TB there as well, and there's a zip at the back. And then when you open this compartment here, oh, it's got the sponge in. It has all the card holders there, and then this like netted bit, so when you can put your ID in, has more ID holders there, and it opens up there and coin part there. So there's your coin and your notes, and then plenty of room, and even behind here there's space. This was about $50 probably, so about £30, if that. I think I'm overdoing it with that price, to be quite honest with you. I'm going to be honest with you, this next bag I don't really use anymore, and I'll explain why in a second. However, it's sentimental to me because Scott bought me this when we were on our first big holiday to America back in 2015. It is another Ted Baker bag. Now you can wear this with a strap, or the strap does come off, which I'll show you in a second. There's the buckle there on the strap to become a clutch. It has the Ted Baker written there, and it's very shiny and it's not very wide. When you open it up, it has the Ted Baker floral design, and this is where I was saying you can take the strap off. It just feeds through these like hoops here. It has 2 buttons for its clasp, and then literally that's as far as it opens. There's no real give in it. That's why I don't really use this bag. It does have card slots, 3 card slots just on the inside there. I don't know if you can see. It does have, now this is the only one of my bags that has a little bit of like scratching and damage to it, but I do love it. It just doesn't fit an awful lot in. So if you are just planning to take your mobile phone and your cards out with you and a lipstick, it's fine. But anything else, like if I was taking my vlogging camera out or anything, it's no use. I do love it though, and it'll always have a place in my heart because it was the first bag that Scott bought me. Also, because Scott bought me it, I don't know the price. So while we were in there, he said he was going to buy the bag, and I didn't look at the price, I just saw that I liked it. So I bought the little purse. Now, ironically, this purse is really a struggle to fit into that bag because it's so thick. That's why I was saying that I don't use the bag so much. So it's the black shiny, again, with the TB in pink with the gold hardware, and there is a little zip compartment here at the back, which I'm not quite sure what that's for, because this purse does have a coin section, and then you open it up and open the TB, and there's the coin section. Then you open up this second flap, which is buttoned down, and there is all your cards to go in and your notes. So this purse, although tiny, is massively spacious. So it's a great little purse, good for a night out, good with any sort of black bag and things. And this was Ted Baker, and I think I paid about $40 for this. This wasn't very expensive at all. So that would have been about £28 at the time. Next, I'm going to move on to Michael Kors. Michael Kors is a brand that I have absolutely fallen in love with over the years. There. Say hello. So Buster was hiding under the table during this video, and he just come to say hello. Didn't you, baby? Thank you. Good boy. Say hello. Michael Kors is another brand that's becoming more on the high street now. It has a lot of stores around the world, and I just love the Michael Kors bags designs. I covet them, and so I have picked up a few along the way. I'm going to start off with my more practical bag, which is this one. It's my Michael Kors backpack. Now, the reason that I bought this one is I asked for money for my birthday, I think 2 years ago. I've had this bag now, and I went to Bicester Village outlets and the Michael Kors shop there and I saw this bag and I absolutely loved it. I wanted a backpack because I use my mobility scooter an awful lot and it's something that can easily go onto the back of my scooter quite safely and I can lock it down. Now this backpack has adjustable straps with the gold buckle here and it has the little hold part here. It has 4 compartments here. So you have this side bit here which you can slip your phone in quite easily, and again on the other side. It's not deep enough really to put a bottled drink or anything in it, but you can just slip like travel cards and maybe your mobile phone. Then it has this section here which you open up and quite a lot of space in there actually, and then the huge section, so it's very roomy. And then it also has like a space that you can slide if you had some like a tablet or an iPad with you or something. And then it has another zip compartment. Oh, I've just locked it. A zip compartment here too. And that's quite deep as well. That's taken up most of my hand, that zip compartment. As I say, I bought this bag with my birthday money from Bicester Village outlet, and I just like the stud design on it. However, just one of the studs has come slightly away, so I need to go somewhere to get that fixed professionally. But I love this gold stud design just round here as well. And I got lucky because the day I was at the Michael Kors stores in Bicester Village, they were doing a deal. So I got the bag and I got the purse with it for a deal. For both was £110. I think that's a great deal. So I've got my bag and then the purse. Again, it comes with the wrist strap and it's just one zip to open up, and it opens up really wide and you can pop a mobile phone in this compartment. I've done that before, where you can just put your notes and things, and then it has space for your IDs here, a little zip here which is where I put my coins so they don't fly everywhere, and then another part here which is where I put notes. And the wrist strap does come off if you want it to as well. So if you're going out on a night out and you literally just needed like a door key, your phone and your cards and stuff, you could just take this out with you. You wouldn't need another bag, you could just take it. This next bag, although one of the cheaper ones, is my favourite bag in this collection and the most used as well. This is my Michael Kors quilted pouch, maybe. It's a little clutch bag. It has the wrist strap. This wrist strap does not come off and it's attached to the zip. Now, I love this bag, and this is why I was saying I don't really use the little black Ted Baker anymore, because this bag, when I got this back in 2016 from the Michael Kors store in Florida, just turned into my going out bag. You know, you need your little black bag to go with your outfits on a night out. This is the one. And the reason is, although little and very thin looking, it fits so much stuff into it. So you have this front zip compartment here and you can open that up. Look how wide that opens up, and that's just the front compartment. And it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 compartments for cards there. It's got the little card compartments. So you can zip that back up. And then the main section there, it's just huge. It's got one small separator there and then here. You can see how wide this bag opens up. So I can quite easily put into this bag a proper purse, a phone, my car keys, a camera, a lipstick, all fits into this little miracle of a bag. I paid around $90, I want to say, for this bag, and one of the best purchases ever. And also on the inside, I just noticed, sorry, it has one of the secret little zip compartments as well. So it's just ideal, honestly. This bag is the perfect night out bag. It's great. Oh, this next bag. Fancy schmancy. This is a Marmite bag. I love this bag. My mum hates this bag. This bag I think I bought this in 2016 as well, actually. Again, at the outlets in Florida. I love it. Let me show you it. This is the Marmite bag. Marmite in my mum's opinion, that is. Ready? This bag I love. I love the colour, I love the boho feel about it with the tassels on either side. The way it is a slouchy bag as well that can go over just over your shoulder or crossbody. It has the stud hardware on the strap as well. I just think this bag's great. It has the silver hardware, so it's the silver hoops to keep on the straps, the silver zip, the silver studs, the silver Michael Kors dangly emblem. And then we open this up and, oh, sorry, this is so huge. You have this huge space and it's all Michael Kors lining. Now, let's do one side and then we'll do the other. On this side you have a zip compartment and then two other separate compartments, and it has the little Michael Kors blue name there. Then on the other side it has another two of the little like compartments you can put your phone or some pens and things like that. So I always do, always carry a pen on me. Now I did, when I bought this is a blue suede, so it's beautiful, it's so soft to touch. I did buy the Michael Kors protector to keep this bag nice and clean, and so if it got wet it wouldn't stain it. So I use that, and I also use a suede brush on this. I do take care of this bag, although I don't use it as often as I should really. Now, I actually have kept the tag from this bag. This bag is called Rhea and it's the denim slouchy shoulder leather. Original price $448. Down in the outlets to $149. And I can tell you I didn't pay $149 for it. I paid $100 for this bag. So considering the start price, okay, this bag you're either going to love it or you hate it. I do love it. It is a great bag. It's gorgeous. It's my baby. So in theory, this is actually probably the most expensive bag that I do have. However, I obviously didn't pay the full price for it. Oh, I do like a pink bag, don't I? I like a pink tote bag as well. Look at the size of this thing. Bloody massive. This is another Michael Kors bag. It is a bright pink, like a fuchsia. I don't know, it looks more reddy on camera, but it is pink, pink, pink. It comes just with the two shoulder straps, the gold Michael Kors emblem there and gold Michael Kors written there. At the back it does have a little compartment where you can slip your mobile phone in, which is really handy. And then inside, again, it's one of those gonna keep its shape kind of bags. Just undo the zip. Now this is massive, absolutely massive. So it has a compartment here, and then this massive one which has the little pouches along the side here. Oh, sorry, along the side. What's in this? Oh, it's the care card. I've got that in most of them actually. Now, one thing that this bag doesn't have is like the inside little zip compartment. It is quite wide open. However, this bag, oh, and also it has the gold hardware on the bottom. This bag is great for when I have to go down to our other office down towards South England and I need to take the kitchen sink with me. I fit into this bag my laptop, the charging cable, my phone chargers, my paperwork, a drink, my lunch, my keys, my purse, everything fits into this bag. Don't get me wrong, it weighs a bloody ton afterwards, but it all fits into this bag. And also like my fold up walking stick, when I just going on a journey, I can put my walking stick away in it as well. It's bloody brilliant. It isn't the lightest of bags, but there again, it's one of those that's going to keep its shape, and it's just, oh, wonderful. I think I paid around $100 for this bag at the outlets on Vineland. There's two outlets in Orlando, one's International Drive and one's Vineland. This is the Vineland shop that I got this from, and I got this in 2018. And yeah, I think I paid about $100, but this is a great like work bag. When I need to take my laptop anywhere, this is the bag. Next, we are going to move on to my most favourite daytime bag that I own. It's Coach. We're moving on to Coach. Although it is small, it is mighty. This is the bag that made me fall in love with the brand Coach. I found this bag in the Vineland Coach store in Florida, and I saw it and I was like, I don't really know that brand, shall I, shan't I? And I walked away, and for days all I could think about was this bag. So my mum said, look, you can't stop thinking about it, let's go back. So we went back to the Vineland Mall and went to the Coach store, and it was still there. This bag I know is called the Isla bag, which is also the name of my great niece. This is cream with gold hardware. It's got the Coach symbol there. It's got the little gold Coach tag there. It says Coach on all the zips and things. Now this is a crossbody chain with leather bag, and this fits the bloody kitchen sink in it. Honest to God, if you're going out for the day and you need to take a drink with you, a snack bar, your purse, your phone, your keys, your charger, it fits in this bag. I don't know how, but it does. I promise you, I've used this bag so much. So let's start at the back. It has a little slot at the back, which is the thing that I probably tend to slip my mobile phone into, if anything, because then that's against my body. And then we open it up and we have this huge area. Now this bag's really flexible, so it does move. It has the Coach authentic thing in here, and it has a little pocket behind it. But then it's just this massive main area. I got a deal actually. I paid around $70 for this bag, and of course I was at the counter, and out of the corner of my eye, what did I spot? The matching purse. So I picked these two up for $100. This was $70, this was $30. I love this bag. I cannot tell you, this is my main go-to bag in the summer. And then the purse is a nice simple gold hardware, again exactly the same colour as the bag, so it is completely matching. Clip it open, and then you have all the space for cards here and here and ID. Then you can also go behind here and here to pop things, and then you can put notes in here. It has this weird little hole in the bottom here, but that's it. I think it's just the cut of the leather. It's supposed to be like that. And then it has a separate zip compartment, which I open it up, and that's pretty spacious too, and that's with the gold zip. This is just my go-to. I love it, fits everything in it. I would thoroughly recommend this as just a running around doing errands, needing a small bag, nothing too weighty kind of bag. This is the bag for you. Comes in a multitude of colours, which leads me on to this. This again is exactly the same as the cream bag. This is another Isla bag. Got the Coach in gold there, got the gold hardware with the leather, and again exactly the same. This was this year's Christmas present to me from Scott. I saw this in Bicester Village. They had this, they had a baby blue colour, I think they had like a blush pink colour as well, and I was so gutted that I felt like I couldn't use the cream handbag during the winter because it's more of a summer colour, that honestly it upset me that I felt like I couldn't use it. And what is the best alternative but to get a wintry colour? This is, it looks brown on here, it's actually more like a mulberry, like a red colour, a deep reddy purple, and I thought this was a great winter colour for me. And yeah, Scott bought this for me for Christmas, £90 I'm pretty sure, £90 yeah, from Bicester Village. But I love this bag. I'm coming to my last bag. I'm late to the game. I have just discovered Depop. I didn't know about Depop. Well, I kept seeing people mention it, but I didn't know quite what it was, what it did, or all that kind of stuff. And so I installed it on my phone. And of course, the first thing I did was start looking for handbags. And someone was selling a Coach bag. This is the Coach Pebble bag. It's like a mushroom colour. It's actually looking quite true to colour on my screen here. Now I love this because this is slightly bigger than the previous bag, slightly bigger than the Isla. Oh look, it's got the tag and the you know, to keep them dry. So this is a much bigger space because it is larger. And it has the zip compartment in here, so I open that up, and then I've got the care instructions, the Coach care instructions in there. But it doesn't have like the side pocket like the Isla does. So just as a comparison, I'll pop the Isla there, and you can see that it just comes up wider and taller than the Isla, this Pebble bag. Also, this is a little bit more versatile than the Isla because you can use this as a shoulder bag. The long strap does come off, the crossbody strap, however the shoulder strap doesn't. It's almost like a gunmetal hardware, and I bought this on Depop for £75, and it was in mint condition. I mean, even all the hardware still had like the paper wrapping and all that kind of stuff on it. So I have already used this bag a couple of times when I've had to go out food shopping. This has been great for me, great crossbody, getting so versatile. So this is my latest bag, which I love. I will tell you a secret. If you follow me on Instagram, you will know that I've fallen in love with another Coach bag. I'll insert the picture here. This Coach bag, I just saw it and was like, I need. However, they only sold it in the United States of America. Oh my days, I found that so upsetting, because I'm not planning on going to America until at least next year, and by then I'm sure it wouldn't be available, and I fell hard for this bag. So I put out an SOS on my Facebook, and my wonderful friend who lives in Florida, which, if you're watching this, I love you, you know who you are, I'm not going to say who you are, I want to keep your privacy, but I love you, you're an angel for doing this for me as well. But she has purchased this bag for me and is sending it over to the UK for me, so it's coming soon. I can't wait. Thank you for doing this for me, because it's my idea of heaven. Thank you. Whew, that was a long one. I feel like I waffled on for ages. Thank you for taking the time to look at my handbag collection. I hope you enjoyed it. As I say, this wasn't me intending to be like bragging or boasting about it at all. This is a collection that I've built up over the last kind of 6 years, I suppose. And as I said, most of them are from outlets, so they were ridiculously reduced prices, or they were sale items, or I was given them as Christmas presents and birthday presents. Please subscribe and like the video for me. I upload every Saturday morning at 10:30 AM, and all I have left to say is I can't wait for my new handbag to come, and take care everybody. Lots of love. Mwah.